Welcome to Talking with Forest Park on Waycross Community Media. I'm Dana Gagnon, Government Programming Coordinator at Waycross, and I have in my studio with me today, I have Deborah Bryant, who is here to represent all kinds of things. Wittenwood School Boards, the Cobalt Queens, We Thrive, so we'll talk about those, but we also have Forest Park Fire Chief Alfie Jones and Assistant Fire Chief Jermaine Howell. Thank you so much. And I would try to wait and have people guess what we might be talking about today, but I feel like we're kind of giving it away right at the beginning because we have it right here.
That's what we're talking about? Okay.
By the way, I think this is what we'll talk about.
Okay.
And this is exciting because this is a brand new project, and it's not just a project from one group. It's a partnership.
Yes.
Which is why I have all of you in here. And it's a blessings box. So tell me how this got started. Who wants to take this? We'll start with you.
Well, I'm a member of Cobalt Queens, which is a sisterhood circle. Several of our members live in Forest Park, and one day we were chatting about how to engage with the community, and someone mentioned a blessing box and sent some pictures. And I thought, that's a great idea. Let me reach out to Jermaine and see what we can do as part of We Thrive. And so Jermaine took it from there.
And for me, I got in touch with Home Depot and asked if they wouldn't mind building a box for us, and they did so gladly. Thank you, Home Depot. And took it to Wittenwood High School to their art class, and their teacher had them decorated for us.
That's fantastic. And we're going to look more closely at some of the artwork on this. I love that this artwork is from the students in the community. This isn't just you sent this out and got graphics designed for this. A lot of folks in the community have seen boxes like this with books in them.
Yes.
Those are the little free libraries. Mm-hmm. Those are exciting because we love books. But this is different. And talk about what's different about this box. I think we have a little bit. Jermaine, can you tell me a little bit about that?
This box is going to have food items in it, so non-perishables, your beans, your canned fruits, what have you, things that can't spoil. Ultimately, we'd like to have two boxes. The second box can have toiletries, cleaning items, etc.
And the idea is that, like the books, take a book, leave a book.
Yes.
Only things that you can use, things that you need in your household. Community helping community.
Yes.
Love it. Which is, again, the same as what we're used to seeing these boxes as, except not books, but things you need in your house. Non-perishable foods and other kinds of things. Where will they find it? Now, it's in our studio right now.
Yes.
It's not going to stay in our studio because we need to do other things in our studio, unfortunately, because I like it here. Where are folks going to be able to find this?
This will be in front of our firehouse. If Forest Park, they know how to get inside the firehouse. So you have your parking lot right there. Our doors right here. The blessing box will be before you get to the stop sign leading up to the firehouse.
Excellent.
So excellent access, and it'll be monitored by us. We'll have some of the Cobalt Queens assigned to making sure that there's items inside. The fire department will also check to make sure that there's items inside, things of that nature. So that's where it'll be.
And I love that it's several different groups. Mm-hmm. This would be a big project for one group to kind of undertake, keep an eye on, have a location, keep it stocked, partner with groups. That's a lot for one group. The fire department is the obvious partner because that's the location. That's where you're connected to. Mm-hmm. Alfie, when they came to you and said, we want to do this, what did you think about it?
I was on from day one. The majority of the programs or missions that Jermaine brings, I'm always on board. Sometimes you question it, and then the next morning you wake up and it's like it's a brilliant idea. Especially we have the opportunity of catching some of our high school students as they leave the school heading back home. They'll be able to see the box, and if they need something, instead of going home and not having anything, they can find something canned good and they have some type of nourishment or a nutritional item for them.
That's a really good point, that this location is in the fire department, and you already do a lot of outreach programs, and folks know where to find the fire department in Forest Park. But you can also open up your bays and hit Winton Woods the North Campus with the high school and the middle school and all that, you can hit that with a rock.
Oh, yes.
With a good arm, maybe. And I couldn't hit it with a rock, but you could hit it with a rock. And that means you're right there in the community where students who need help can easily come over. And it's not an extra service they have to sign up for and go seek out. And that's kind of this thing that keeps people sometimes from taking advantage of help when it's available.
Yes.
It's just access
Yes.
to it. Denise, can you tell me what is, because one of these partner groups on here is Cobalt Queens. Tell me what that group is and how that became part of this.
Yeah, I sure will. So Cobalt Queens is a sisterhood circle of women who belong to a sorority, and we formed a couple of years ago, and we try to do things that empower communities, whether it's raising school supplies for a local charity or donating books or whatever. So when this idea came of let's do a blessing box, I thought of my community of Forest Park. Several of us live in Forest Park, near and dear to us. We Thrive is a wonderful organization as well. Let's see how we can partner. Our whole goal is to give back to the communities in which we work, live, and serve.
And you're part of We Thrive also.
Yes, I am.
As are Jermaine. We see a lot of that. How does We Thrive connect to this? What is, as a bigger organization, how does this fit well within what We Thrive does?
So one of the things We Thrive is really tasked with is looking at communities as a whole and how can we be healthier communities. So this fits into them. We know that food insecurity is a real thing for people in the community and students in the school district. So this addresses some of that insecurity, helping families. And like you said before, you don't have to worry about someone seeing you. This is here. It's free. They can get help if they need help. And people who want to give back can do so without a lot of fanfare. So,
and as we're going through all the logos on the box,
yes.
And we've connected you to Cobalt Queens, and we've connected you to We Thrive, and the next logo I see is the Wentwood School District.
Yes.
And of course, you are on the Board of Education
I
at the
am.
Wentwood School District. Did you bring this project to the board and say, hey, here's a new thing we can do?
So this project was in the works before I was elected to the board. And one of the things when we were thinking about how we're going to get it painted, I asked Jermaine, what about the students in the school district? Why don't we give them an opportunity to participate? So it was just a natural fit.
If folks are watching us right now,
Yes.
and they're learning about this, and they're looking at the fantastic color, and they know, okay, I know where it is. It's going to be at the fire department, and they want to partner and be part of this. How can they do that?
I would say contact Jermaine.
Hey, they can call me.
Yes.
Okay.
And can I give my number line?
Absolutely.
Okay. So my number is 513-595-5291. That's my direct line. Ask for me, and I will get you connected.
Fantastic. So what kinds of ways would you want people to help? Are there particular types of products that you love donations of that you know will be really useful? Or are you going to wait and kind of keep an eye on what's the most needed?
Yeah. We'll let the community lead. If we notice that they're eating more canned peaches than they are, say, canned apples, then hey, we'll say, hey, slow down on the canned apples. We'll do more peaches and collard greens. That'll be my favorite.
Because we want to do this right, and we want to make sure that this is a sustainable project. It isn't just, oh, here's a box and it's empty, that we can supply it, and we'll be partnering with other organizations across the city to supply and meet the needs.
Excellent. And of course, We Thrive already has other ways to keep people, to help people who are needing food support. And there's the produce giveaways that happen at Forest Chapel.
Yes.
And those happen twice a month?
Twice a month. No, once a month.
Once a month. Okay, those happen once a month at Forest Chapel.
Yes.
There's a Forest Park. We Thrive has its own Facebook page.
Yes.
So folks can keep an eye on that. And then will you be posting more about this there too, so folks can see
Yes.
if where they can find it and what they can find and maybe how they can help.
The Blessing Box has its installation service on February the 10th, 10 a.m. in front of the firehouse. And we're going to have members from the Wentwood School District there. We're going to have our We Thrive members. We're going to have the City of Forest Park administration there. Hopefully we'll have the students that painted the box there as well. So we're looking forward to sharing the good news and, promoting Forest Park, because this truly was a community project. And that's how a community thrives, by supporting one another, by being giving, just jumping in, not charging for things. It's like we all help each other.
And also you have an opportunity to meet the members of Cobalt Queens, and we'll be there to represent for the installation service of the box.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to make sure folks know about this project?
Well, no, we're speaking about dry goods being
Yeah.
donated, but also We Thrive. If someone wants to do a financial donation, we'll definitely accept those also. And if they would like to do that, they can contact Chief Hill also at that phone number he gave earlier.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love watching We Thrive partner with all these different groups and be part of all these projects, and the fire department be more than, and you've talked about this before, is more than showing up at houses and putting out flames. But just being an integral part of the community and a way to get help in all kinds of ways. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for watching Talking with Forest Park. That means you want to stay informed what's happening in your city. And I look forward to seeing you next time.